Do you know what is the real reason why you haven't achieved those things in your life that you want? Why you haven't been able to make those changes that you want? The real reason is your own thinking. Like my teacher and mentor, Dr. Richard Banders, so often says, when you change the way you think, it changes the way you feel, and therefore it allows you to do things that you have not been able to do before. And also, like Albert Einstein has said, that we cannot solve our problems in the same level of thinking that created them. So, in order for you to really make those necessary changes, in order for you to really do those things that you want to do, you need to change your thinking. My name is Hannu Pirila. I'm a coach, trainer, speaker, and author of the book Your Own Blue Ocean. So now that you know that the real reason why you haven't been able to do those things that you really want is your own thinking, then of course the next question is, well, how do you change your thinking? How do I make those changes? Well, there are basically, I have found, 6 components, 6 aspects that you need to make sure that are there that allow you to think in the most resourceful way so that you will get what you want. Like one of my teachers, also late Bill Harris, has said that whatever you want, there is a way of thinking, acting and behaving that will get you what you want. So the first aspect is your goals. You need to set well-formed goals so that you can really get what you want. More than 50% of my clients, they come to my personal coaching sessions, and when I ask them, okay, so what do you want? They start to tell me what they don't want. I don't want to feel stressed. I don't want to be afraid of flying. And then when I ask them, okay, so what do you want? They usually repeat the same thing. They tell me again what they don't want. And then when I finally tell them, okay, so you keep telling me what you don't want, but I keep asking you, what do you want? So, for example, for someone who is afraid of flying, I ask them then, okay, so you don't want to be afraid of flying. How do you want to experience then flying? Then most of the time, they stop and say, whoa, I've never thought of that. So really, there are 4 things in well-formed goals, and I think that one of the really most important ones is that, those goals, the desired outcomes, they have to be stated in the positive. Then another thing is also that, is achieving your goal really within your own control? If it's not, then it's very difficult for you to just, achieve it. So after you have set yourself well-formed goal or well-formed goals, the next thing is to become aware of what's really important to you in your life. And also to define your hierarchy of values. So what is the most important thing in your life? And then when you look at your goals, do they correspond with your values? If they don't, then it's really difficult for you to get motivated to do those things that are required to achieve your goal. So being aware what is most important to you in your life and being aware of what is your hierarchy of values is step number 2. Then step number 3, or aspect number 3, is to become aware of those limiting beliefs that have stopped you in the past from achieving those things that you want or making those changes in your life that you want. And then to replace those limiting beliefs with beliefs that will serve you better. You know, beliefs are only our own thoughts. They are our own assessments of ourselves, other people, and the world around us. They are not about the truth. They are just your own ideas. And when you change those limiting beliefs and replace them with more empowering ones, that changes totally the way you think about that change, the way you think about that goal. So then the fourth dimension aspect is to find those resources that you need to make those necessary changes. One of the presuppositions of NLP is that we all already have the necessary resources within us that are required to make those changes that we want. So it's really a matter of just finding those resources that you already possess. And once you've found those resources and you have those goals and you are aware of the values and so on, then it's time, as a step number 5, to create your plan for the life you want. I could, of course, give you a plan. So do this, step 1, step 2, step 3, and so on. But if it's not your own plan, first of all, it might not fire you up that well. And second of all, it might not match totally with your own goals, your values, your beliefs, and your resources. So when you make your own plan, then the next step is really to take action according to your plan. And that's the step 6. So to take actions and then refine your actions as you move towards the things that you want. You know, as they say, that shit happens in life. It does. And if you're not ready to adjust, if you're not ready to refine your plan and your actions accordingly, then it's so easy to say, oh, okay, there we go. I quit. Doesn't work. But you need to also think in the right way and expect some adversities and stuff like that happen. And when you do, you are prepared and you alter your actions, you alter perhaps your plan, and then continue moving towards what you want. So as you can see, it's not really rocket science. They are very practical things. And if you really want to get more in depth of those things that I just explained to you, then I suggest that you read my book, Your Own Blue Ocean, where I really explain those things and where I give you some really, really good exercises. How to change your thinking, how to change the way you feel, and how to take the correct action according to your own plan. So go ahead and click the link below. That will take you to a place where you get more information about the book and where you can order the book. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it very helpful. Thank you so much and be well.